Now we're going to do another method of division called synthetic division. And here are the steps that I'm going to talk through and go through. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use synthetic division instead of the long division. And synthetic division is when you have a single variable, and we're going to take that number that's with the variable and change its sign. So see how it's a -4, so I'm going to make it a +4 right at first. And then we're going to draw a box like such. Inside the box, we're going to write the numbers only that are in front of the variables for every exponent. So we have an exponent of 3, so there's a 2, so I'm going to write the 2. And then I'm going to write a -13 because the next exponent down is a 2. So we're going to go in order. Exponents of 3, 2, 1, and 0. I'm going to write the numbers in this box. So I have a -13, I have a 26, and I have a -24. So I'm just writing the numbers that are in front of the variables, and I wrote the number that was with the variable that I'm dividing by as its opposite sign. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down the first number and put it below the line. So the first number is a 2. From there, I'm now going to follow steps 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to multiply this 4 by this 2. So the 4 by 2 gives me the 8. I'm going to write it inside the box. Then I'm going to add. So I multiplied this times this, but then I'm going to add it to the top number. So I'm going to get a -5. Then I'm going to repeat this process. So for now, 4 times -5 is a -20, and I'm going to add, I get 6. 4 times 6 is 24, and when I add, I get 0. Once you've done all the multiplication and adding, we have these numbers. Now what we're going to do is write the variables back in with these numbers, starting with one lower than what we started with. So we started with x cubed. So I'm going to write x squared. Then I'm going to write an x. And then there's no letters. So I wrote out the letters from order, starting with the one less than what we started with, to get my x squared, x, and then there's no letter. And so my answer then is what's left, what I write the letters in, as 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. So let's try that again over here. So I'm going to write this number, change its sign, so -3. I'm going to draw a box, and I'm going to write the numbers in front in order. So 2, 3, -4, 15. Drop down the first number, and then I'm going to multiply and add. So -3 times 2 is a -6. I add, I get a -3. -3 times -3 is a +9. I add, I get 5. -3 times 5 is a -15, and when I add, I get 0. Then I'm going to look at this exponent. It's a 3, so I'm going to start one less and go x squared, x, and then no letter. And so my answer then is 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. And that's synthetic division.